Hello, thank you for joining me on another episode of Welcome to My World. Welcome back. I'm here again on a Friday, can you believe it? So today, if you watched my video the other day, you would have seen that I brought all the bits to make Snowglobe tumblers, and today is the day when I'm going to be making them. So I've never made them before. It might work, it might not, we'll see as we go along, but regardless if it works or not, I will be tweaking recipes and bits to make it work, because I plan to be selling these to you lovely people. So this video is going to be me mixing up some solution to put in this double-walled snow globe, fill it with glitter. I've got a nice vinyl to go around, and then the other one I'm not sure what I'm going to put on it yet. I'm going to make it up as I go along. I'm going to subliminate a picture, and I've got a sublimation printer, so I'm going to print off a picture and attempt to see what it looks like on the tumbler. Let's get into the video. Right, I've mixed it all up now, so it is all combined. So I've mixed up my mixture, which is glycerin, and you're supposed to use distilled water. I haven't got any. I'm going to use deionized water. I'm hoping that it's going to work. I've seen some videos where it says it will and some it won't, so I'm going to test it out for myself, because what others say work for them might not work for the rest of us. I hope you can see what I'm doing here, but I'm going to show you the snow globe in case you didn't see the video the other day. This is the 20-ounce snow globe. It's double walled. It's basically got a hole in the bottom here that I'm going to fill with my mixture, and I'm going to add some glitters and it will look beautiful. The colours I'm going to use is a lime green, I'm not sure if I'm going to use like a glittery white or a plain white. One's a chunky, one's not, and I'm going like for a nice pink, because I'm thinking those colours are going to look nice with my vinyl. That's going to look gold like that, and then all the glitters. I'm going to try and go maybe white, more white and green, and then with a touch of pink, but I'm going to mix it up in a cup so I can kind of get the blend that I want, and then we'll see what it's going to look like. So let's do that. Alright, let's clip these open. I'm going to go with that one, and that one. Sorry I haven't got any clear cups, but I will show you after. I also don't even know how much glitter I've got to put in, so let's just guess, eh? That much maybe? I have no idea, like I said, I'm guessing. Maybe I should measure guess and then I can be more accurate. Yeah, let's measure. Oh, dropped it over. Look, it didn't tip out. Oh, my scales are a bit dirty, aren't they? Let's give them a wipe. Let's see what this one weighs on its own. So it weighs 3 grams. So that weighs 9. So we'll have 6 green. 6 white. Anybody normally does weigh those out, let me know so that I know roughly how to put it in. Let's give it a mix. Seems quite a lot. Maybe I'll just do it white and pink for now, because I've got green on the vinyl. Right, so I don't know if you can see that. There isn't actually any green in there that you can see, which is a bit annoying. But I have got green on the label, which is this one, so maybe it'll look effective. You can see the green, it's kind of flecking through, it's like shimmering through, but it's mainly white and pink. But it's fine because I wanted green, white and pink, and with the label I'm going to have green, white and pink. That's what I'm going for. Give this a little clean. Now I know that people put the glycerin mix in first, but I'm going to see how hard it is to get in the glitter first. Make a little spout on here. Let's see what happens if we do the glitter first. Like I said, it's all trial and error. It's all trial and error. Is it even going in? Oh, it's in. I can see it. It's in. Right, so I filled it up with the pink and the white. So earlier I said I wanted it more green and white with bits of pink, but the lime green that I have hasn't really showed. So now it's just white and pink, but in a certain light you can see the shine of the green flecking through very faintly. So that looks really, really pretty. I'm really happy with that. I love pink, so I'm not complaining that it's mainly pink and white. But like I said, I'm not sure if you're supposed to put the glitter in first, because I do believe it will probably make more air bubbles, but we're giving it a go. I might find a better way that works for me. It might be put the glitter in first, it might be put the mixture in first. We're going to see when we fill it up. I found if I keep this on a tilt when I put the glitter in, then it was easier to go in a hole. It wasn't the hardest thing to do. You're supposed to have a funnel, but again, you don't have to. It's whatever works for you, whatever you've got. So let's attempt to put this glycerin in. Again, I'm not sure how much glitter to put in. I think that's quite a lot, but you know, we'll see what it looks like, shall we? Let's squeeze this in and hope for the best. I'm not sure if it will mix in with the glitter because I've done it this way. I mean, it will eventually, but it might be harder to get under the glitter. What I might do is I'm going to put a bit in and then I'm going to give it a shake. Let's try that. We're going to get bubbles anyway, so like I said, it's my first time, don't come for me. We've all got to practice somehow. But I do believe in the end it's going to look gorgeous. Just trust the process is what I'm going to say. Trust the process. And let's put the stopper in. We'll tip it upside down, shall we? As I thought, this way is going to take a long time because of the mixture getting under the glitter. But we'll get there. Like I said, we all have different ways of doing stuff. And this is the way I did it. But it is pretty. Yeah, look at that, it's mixing. We're getting there. You can do it however you like to do it. Let's give it a little shake. Guys, that's beautiful. Beautiful. Let's put the lid back on and do another shake. Like I said, I know I'm making bubbles, but it's fine.
To answer your question, Bubbles was created by David Simon.
Thanks, Alexa. Right, let's fill it right up and see what happens. Try not to break that plug. Be just my luck. So obviously now, because I've got the glitter in there, it's going to make more bubbles. I'm going to have to wait for it to degas. That's fine. What's the rush? So I got my gun from TikTok that everybody's using. Oh, I can see the bubbles releasing now. That's made a lot of bubbles. I don't think that's working. It is, but it's going to take a long time. Right, it's moving now. See if we can put some more liquid in now. Because when you hold it the right way up, that's how much I'm missing. I don't think it'll be that full of glitter when I've degassed it and put some more liquid in, but that's just to give you effect of what it could look like. Maybe it'll look like that, a bit more sparse. But to be fair, I don't want it full, so I know that if I put how much I measured in this one, then I'll know what the flow, well, not what the flow, but I'll know what the glitter might look like. And if it looks like that, a bit sparse, I'll be quite happy, because like I said, I still want to see the picture. I don't actually want it to be compact like that, but obviously once it's degassed and I put more liquid in, it will probably look more like that, which I'm quite happy with. But obviously people can choose if they want it fuller, less, depends really, because like I said, I think if you got a picture you wouldn't want it that full, would you? You'd want it kind of like that. Well, I would anyway. But I think that will look good. Yeah, I like that. Like I said, that's me. Starbucks coffee princess. Well, I don't even go to Starbucks. I'm more of a Costa coffee, and also I've got me Law Barista coffee machine, so I don't really go to too many coffee shops unless we're out and about. Then I do randomly. Right, so for now I'm going to leave this one to degas a little bit more, and probably come back tomorrow and add some more mixture, some more glitter if need be. I have got a little bit left from the mixture that I made up, because again I wasn't sure how much to put in, so I guess I'll learn as I go along how much glitter to put in. If I want it more full, more sparse, I'd prefer this one to be a bit more sparse, because the picture, I still want to see the picture, but I guess we won't know until we do it. That's while that tumbler is degassing, I'm going to start on tumbler number 2. I have been shaking that one and adding little bits of liquid, getting the bubbles out. Not sure if because I put the liquid in second it'll be harder to mix the bubbles. I'm sure it'll be fine. Right, so this one is got a sublimation layer on. This is not a double walled one, so I don't put any glitters or bits in this one, but I can put pictures on it. So I've got a sublimation printer and sublimation ink, and I have printed this picture off. So I'm going to get my Cricut heat press out, cut this out, stick it on here, and let's hope for the best. And there she is. Let's get her plugged in. Let's take the lid off, of course. Ooh, my Cricut is ready and I am not. It's fine, it'll just keep beeping at me until I am ready. Alright, let's try and get this even-ish, shall we? What about that? That looks straightish. I'm very intrigued what this is going to look like, guys. I'm excited. I've never subliminated on glass like this, so it'll be very interesting when it turns out like upside down, because otherwise it won't fit unless I break it first. Right, let's close it. It will do its countdown now. I'm hoping it seems like it's clamped it good, so we'll be back once it's ready to come out. Right, can you see me okay? We've cooled down now, so I'm going to take off some of this tape, well, all of it to be fair, and we'll see what it looks like. It didn't get the bottom. Right, okay, let's put it back in, shall we? Let's put it back in. Do you think it's in the same place? Should be. Let's put a bit of tape back on it and put it back in, and I'll be back. Right, we've cooled down, so that was a bit dramatic. I think we've got a problem again here. So basically the bottom of it didn't print. As I started taking it off, I was like, oh, I can see it's on the glass, so it has worked, but problem is it looks like we've got a burn here. So that's fun. You've got to try these things, haven't you, and perfect them before you start selling, and I take your money from you. I'm working late because I'm a singer. I'm not sure what I thought it would look like. Let's take it off and show you. So that's what we've got. That's what we're working with. What do you reckon? That's pretty good actually. Where's that burn mark? Because it showed on the glass. It hasn't actually showed on the glass, it was just on the paper. Thank goodness. So that's better than I thought actually. I wasn't sure if it would be like a really faded pattern. But it's actually, obviously it's not like a full glossy picture like a vinyl would be, but it's I'm quite happy with that, guys. The noise is annoying me. Let's put our lid on and see what it looks like with our straw, shall we? Actually, I lied. I'm not going to use the straw because it's sealed, so whenever you buy one from me, I don't think that I should put this straw in. What do you reckon to that? That's pretty good, guys. I'm impressed with that. Like I said, it's not going to be like a glossy. Let me show you the original that I copied the picture from. So this is the glossy version, which obviously would go around and look like that. But I just don't see the point of having the sublimation layer if you ain't going to put a picture on it. Like I said, it's never going to look like that because it's not like a white surface. Like even if you did sublimation on a mug, it would be glossy because obviously it's a white background and everything prints nice on white. Oh, I like that. That's pretty cute, guys. What do you reckon? Comment down below what you reckon, and if you want to buy it, you can buy it. I don't think there's anything wrong with that. For my first attempt, I'm pretty impressed. This one will definitely be up for sale, I think. Love it. Snowglobe tumbler. I think they're still called snow globes. Or are they? Or are the snow globe ones the ones like the other one that I did with the glitter, where they do the snow globe effect? I don't know. But I bloody love it. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go to bed now because it's 12:30. I could sit in here for hours. I love it in my craft room. I sit and watch videos, researching all the bits that I want to make and make stuff as I'm doing so. Love it in here. But I think it's bedtime now. I've had enough. I'll be back tomorrow. Should be seconds for you. We'll see where we're at with the degassing of the Snowglobe tumbler. Right, so it's the next day. I've left this tumbler to degas overnight. Obviously before I went to bed I was kind of giving it a little bit of a shake up, mixing the liquid in between the glitter, getting as many air bubbles out that way as I could. And now there's a few on the top. I don't know if you can see, but I'm gonna add some more liquid in. I was watching a few videos as well because I was like, did I do it wrong? Because I couldn't get it to mix so well, but apparently not. Apparently a lot of people add the glitter first, and then that way you can measure how much glitter you want in the cup, which is probably the way I'm going to keep to do it. I mean, at some point I'll try perhaps the liquid first and the glitter second, but this way has worked out. I find it quite easy to get the glitter in this way, so I'm probably going to keep to doing it this way and then add the liquid after. And I used again the 50-50 mix, water, 50-50 vegetable glycerin. But now at the top, if you can see, there's a few bubbles, so I'm going to try and get a little bit more liquid into that, and then we'll leave it to degas again. Right, so I've got a little bit more in. Let's clean up this top. And there's a bubble there. I think we do want to keep like one of the bubble counts too much. We'll have to leave it a little bit longer. There's not enough room yet. So basically I just keep putting more liquid in as and when I can. Plug is on. Glitter is everywhere now. I tell you what, glitter is the worst. I'm not sure how long it's supposed to last before it all drops and separates and settles. I have no idea. Like I said, a lot of people have been doing the 50-50 ratio mix with the liquid, which is what I've done. But also I think maybe if you did more glycerin, then perhaps you'd get a slower flow. It just depends what you want, or a faster flow, I guess, then it would settle quicker. But I don't know. So it's all new to me. I think what I'm going to do now is going to take this lid off the top and let it degas throughout the day, or however long it takes until I'm happy. I think you want like probably one bubble, obviously, to move it about. Alright, so this is what my glass looks like finished without the vinyl. It's really, really pretty. So I went pink, white and green, but as you can see the green kind of flecks through, but it wasn't as strong enough. It's more of like an iridescent colour that flecks in between these ones. I think the colours in here were too strong for the green, so you can't see it. The bottom has sealed all nicely. So that's, I put some super glue around the plug, scuffed all the bottom up so that the resin would adhere to it, and then literally just put some resin on. It's covered the plug, it's covered the base. There's a little bit of an edge that you can see that's a bit, you know, but maybe that's just me. Maybe I'll get better over time of doing that, or maybe that's just how they work out for me. People do say that the glass ones are harder to work with than the acrylic, but I just like the quality of the glass ones. I just think they're so much more appealing on my eyes, let's say that. Just put a bit of IPA on my glass just so it's definitely clean. That's so pretty, isn't it? Right, so I call this IPA. You might call it alcohol, you might call it IPA as well, but just to get a nice even cleaner surface. Obviously it's been washed as well, but it doesn't hurt to put some of that on it. Look at that, it's beautiful. Right, so, oh, that's choking me. That's strong. Alright, so I'm going to use my little squeegee that I got from Amazon, along with a little cradle. It's got a little velvety bit on the end, which I think you're supposed to rub this, just I guess so it's got no bubbles or anything. If that's not the reason, comment down below. I'd imagine it was, but You never know. Right, okay. Let's attempt this, shall we? Right, what I am going to do is I'm going to put this on my cradle. Is that hair? No. Like so. And sit the mug on it. I've seen a few ways that people do it, but I don't know. That's how I'm going to maybe do it. So I'm not sure how easy I'm going to find this to use because that looks a bit skew-whiff. And on that cradle thing I can't actually see. I think I need practice with that. I'm just going to do it by eye at the minute. So let's line it up there. That looks about the same. Beautiful. Like I said, it doesn't have to be pretty, you know, exactly dead on, but it does help, I guess. My god, guys, this is hard. You got to be strong to pull it off. It's very hard to get off. This is going to be good. This is UV DTF, I think these vinyls are called. So they're not like just normal permanent vinyl. They're beautiful, to be fair. They is my hand in the way yet? Let's move you a different angle. Let's do it this way so you can see. Yeah, this is nice and strong. This is still not, you can't put these in the microwave, or you can't put them in the dishwasher. They literally are hand washer, and this vinyl is able to be hand washed. Just don't soak it, because it will come off obviously if you were to soak it in water, because it can't sit for a long amount of time in the water. But like I said, a quick swill, a quick wash, bit of soap and stuff, and absolutely fantastic. Look at that, guys. I did my first tumbler. At first I was thinking it's not going to work, but I made it work. I jigged it about. Oh, that is so cute. I'm going to put it on my little turny table, and I think that's it. This video is long enough. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed that video, and maybe I'll see you next Friday at 7 PM. I'm not sure, but don't forget to like and subscribe to my channel, and don't forget to click on the notification bell to see when I upload new videos. Ciao!